Manga-Waido.
Dad is really stingy, isn't he? I don't know. He won't increase my allowance. Seriously, it's so lame. Don't talk like that about Dad. Huh? Miyazaki, you're such a good girl, aren't you? I'm Misa Onishi. My mother remarried when I was in 5th grade. My biological father had lost his job around the time I was born. He struggled with alcohol and was violent, which led my mother to choose divorce as a way to escape. I've been living with my grandparents since I can remember, so I have no memories of my biological father. My sister Aika is charming and cute, and so my mother cherishes her. But it seems that I resemble my biological father, which is why I wasn't as cherished as my sister. Mom, I need a big backpack for the overnight study trip. We should go buy one together next time then. Mom, I want a new backpack too. Misa, you have your sister's hand-me-downs, right? But mine is quite dirty. We don't have any extra money because we don't have a father. You'll just have to make do. That's right, Misa. Mom's also going through a lot, so don't be so selfish. Okay. I have refrained from being selfish and have managed to keep my dissatisfaction to a minimum. My new father is Tomohiko Nishi-san. He works as a pastry chef at the hotel where my mother works. Dad, what's this?
This is the design proposal for the wedding cake I'm gonna make next time.
Wow, can you really make such a beautiful cake? That's right, Misa. Tomohiko-san is the best pastry chef in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, Misa, look at this!
Wow, it looks delicious! Did you make this cake, Dad?
Yeah, I also made this candy decoration.
I want you to make it for me when I get married too. Can I plain unattractive Misa ever get married?
Hey, Aika, Misa's a good and honest girl, so I'm sure she'll have a wonderful marriage.
Thanks, Dad! Huh. My father treated us equally and bought us clothes and accessories of the same quality as my sister. My mother became a housewife, and she started staying at home, which made me feel much more at ease than when I was living with my grandparents. However, my sister seems dissatisfied with the new lifestyle. She constantly complains, calling her father stingy and finding fault with everything. You should have gotten a richer man if you were going to remarry, Mom. Tomohiko-san is a wonderful man who doesn't run to alcohol. But he's so stingy. He says to get a part-time job if I want money. Well, it's true he's frugal, but for now, please be patient. What? But I really love my dad. You're such a good girl. My older sister gradually started harassing me and using me as a way to relieve her stress. She would steal money from me, make fun of my clothes and my belongings. I got really angry after she stole money from me a few times, so I told my parents about it, and my father scolded her properly. But it's no big deal. I was planning to return the money anyway.
Taking money without saying anything is a crime, even if you are sisters. You're a high schooler. Can't you understand that?
What? Honey, Aika didn't mean any harm.
But that's still theft!
What? Are you trying to treat your daughter like a criminal?
Well, you know we have to firmly scold her for doing something wrong.
Aika's sorry, right? Of course!
Anyway, as a punishment, Aika, you won't receive any allowance for 6 months.
What? My father was unusually angry, so my mother didn't say anything more, but deep down, it seems like my sister is still more important to her. I saw her secretly giving her allowance to her sister. Because of that, my sister's attitude didn't change in the end. I finally got fed up with my sister and stopped talking to her. After that, my sister graduated from junior college and got a job. She seemed busy and often came home late. Thanks to that, I was able to spend some peaceful days, but... What?
I'm sorry for causing you worry.
To add to that, the hotel where my father worked went bankrupt. He temporarily became unemployed. Fortunately, he quickly found a job at a small confectionery shop, but it seems his salary has decreased, and my mother has started openly complaining about it. At this rate, we won't be able to save any money.
Well, that's true, but don't we already have enough savings for now?
But when you think about our retirement, savings is important. Misa, you need to go to a low-cost university. I know. If you had a good income, we could have let her go to a good private university. I wonder how things turned out like this. Don't blame Dad like that. I'm not dissatisfied with this life at all. I'm not blaming him, I'm just stating the facts. Ah, my goodness. The conversation between the couple visibly decreased, and my father seemed a little down. So I tried to cheer him up by inviting him to make sweets together on weekends. Look at these plates, Dad. I bought it at a flea market. Isn't it the perfect size for the cake?
It is. Should we start making it now?
Yeah. Dad, I'm sorry Mom always says terrible things.
You don't need to apologize, Misa. She must be feeling unsettled because of the sudden unemployment or job search.
Dad, you're so kind. I really respect you.
Thanks to Mom choosing me, I'm able to be happy and become a family with you all like this. There's no reason for me to be angry, right?
Dad, I'm so glad to be your child. We're not biologically related, but I consider you my real father.
Misa.
Thanks to you, I've come to love making sweets. Please continue to teach me.
Yeah, of course.
We continued to make sweets together once a month, and it seemed like Dad also became happier as we did that. One day, out of the blue, my sister... I've been proposed to! Finally! He's coming to meet the family soon, and after that, I'm going to meet his parents at their house, so I want you to come. Was it Makoto-san? He's an elite from a listed company.
Congratulations! I'm looking forward to the wedding already.
And the day of the meeting between both families at Makoto's parents' house. It's amazing. It's like something out of a movie. Wow. A mansion like I've never seen before.
It's nothing special. Our family's a branch family, and the main family's even more impressive. Please, come this way. After you get married, do you plan on living together here? No, I'm actually thinking of buying a newly built condominium near the station.
When I said that place was nice, he seriously considered it.
That's good to hear. Aika, you're being cherished by him. That's a relief. When we get married, I'll take care of not only her, but everyone in the Onishi family. We're family. This guy lost his mother when he was very young, and I was rarely home because I was always away on business trips. So he's hungry for a warm home like yours.
Is that so?
I also leave the cooking to the nanny. I'm so embarrassed.
I'm learning how to cook from my mother. When I get married, I'll cook delicious home-cooked meals.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
How can you say that? You've never even been in the kitchen. When they have a date, she has Mom make a bento for them, passing it off as her own creation. What are you going to do when the truth comes out when you get married? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Then one day, a shocking event occurred. I'm home! When I returned home from my club activities, my parents and sister were having a serious conversation in the living room. I want a divorce.
What?
Wait, Mom? What's going on? Oh, you're back. It's just like I said. My mom says she has plans to live together with my sister in a new home after divorcing. You remember? Makoto-san said he felt lonely because he lost his mother when she was young. I'm thinking I could become a mother figure for him.
What are you talking about?
Are you serious? Do you know what's coming out of your mouth? Misa, don't interfere. Makoto-san also agreed about living together. And, seeing such a wonderful family, it's natural for a woman to admire it, right? Are you going to abandon Dad for money? I don't get it. Just to make it clear, that's not the only reason. I found out about it, Dad's secret.
What? My secret?
You're keeping important things secret, right? Knowing that, my affection for you cooled off.
Huh?
But, you know, even if you're living together, it's not like it's going to be that mansion. It's a pretty luxurious mansion, since we're going to live on the top floor. The top floor? How much does that cost? It's fine. Mom's going to make the down payment. There's no way she can afford that. Don't worry about that. Anyway, my mind is made up. Now, let's have a proper meeting and decide what we're going to do.
Okay, let's just have a discussion about it.
Yes, it's good to place your hand on your chest and carefully think about all the terrible things you've done up until now. Goodbye.
Where are you going?
I don't want to see your face anymore. Misa is probably going to stay with her stepfather anyway. Aika, let's have a meal together in peace without any interference. Yeah! Saying that, the two of them left.
Misa, I'm sorry things turned out this way.
No! More importantly, Dad, what's the secret? Did you do something terrible to Mom?
No, I can't think of anything. I swear I haven't done anything. Huh? No way.
That weekend, we were to discuss it at the law firm of my father's acquaintance.
You still haven't changed your mind?
No. Like I said before, I can't be with people who hide important things from me anymore. Hey, what is this important thing? You still don't have any idea?
It's not like I don't, but I can't be sure.
Well, let me tell you, Misa. This person has been hiding this from me for a long time. In the bank book under my father's name that my mother took out, there was money in the billions. It's a huge amount.
So, it was about this after all. It's a good opportunity, so let me explain the situation.
According to my father, this money was inherited from his late grandfather. Apparently, his grandfather instructed to keep it as a secret, as revealing it would attract people seeking money and cause disputes. You were stingy even though you had this much money and you didn't give me any pocket money? You're the worst, Dad. That's right. It's not just me. This is a betrayal towards my daughters, too. I have had enough. Let's get a divorce.
I see.
Of course. I'll make sure to receive my fair share of this money when we get divorced. When I saw her face, I snapped. Wait! Mom, you're crazy! You're planning to use this money as a down payment for my sister's house, aren't you? How I use the money allocated in the divorce is my business, isn't it? That's right, you stay out of this.
I see. I had a feeling, but that's how it is. But...
Hey, Mom, listen carefully. This is money from before you got remarried, right? The deposit date is way before the marriage. So what? I saw it on a legal program before. They said that assets from before the marriage are not subject to division. What?
Exactly. The reason I postponed our discussion earlier was to confirm that. Miss, as your daughter said, not a single yen of this money will be handed over to you.
What? Are you kidding me?
Property acquired during marriage is considered shared property and subject to division. But property acquired before marriage is considered separate property, as clearly stated in Article 762 of the Civil Code, and is not subject to division.
No! Wait, Mom, what does this mean?
I was planning to give this money as a gift to Aika and Misa's wedding.
What?
But now that we're getting divorced, I guess that's off the table.
Wait, I was supposed to get it, but now I can't? Mom, why didn't you check the conditions for the inheritance? But you didn't know either, did you, Aika? I believed you when you said we would get a share, you liar! How dare you say such things to your mother? Ugh, this is the worst.
So, about the divorce. Okay, I agree.
Wait.
I'll make sure to divide the money we saved after getting married, so don't worry.
No, that's a problem. Just a few million yen won't cut it.
What do you mean, it's a problem? Are you talking about the down payment?
That's right. I told them to proceed with the contract because Mom's providing the money.
That's none of my concern. All that's left is to proceed with the divorce.
No, wait, I'm sorry. Can you still call yourself a father? Sis, you've been bad-mouthing Dad behind his back all this time and haven't shown any gratitude. Who are you to talk?
It's fine, Misa. Let's go home.
Yeah. Well then, goodbye, Mom, Sis. Please think carefully about the future. After that, my sister had a hard time bringing up the topic of the down payment to Makoto, causing a big argument and ultimately leading to the engagement being called off. My mother went back to my father in tears, but my father quickly filed for divorce.
Hey, Tomohiko-san, I'm sorry, I apologize. Let's be a couple again.
I've already submitted the divorce papers. There's no way we can go back now.
Tomohiko-san, please, I'll change my ways.
Kazuko,
Yes?
you and Aika, two peas in a pod, live happily together.
No.
In the end, no matter how much my mother apologized, my father did not forgive her, and they were both kicked out of the house. My sister had already been in the process of applying for early retirement, so it seemed she was too embarrassed to tell her company that the engagement had been called off. My sister, who became unemployed, moved from place to place with my mother to stay at acquaintances, and eventually found a job with dormitory accommodation. Sometimes my mother calls to ask for money, but my father ignores all of her calls. I can't help but feel sorry for my mother, but ever since she turned her back on my father, my heart has decisively drifted away from her. When asked which side to choose, I immediately answered my father, so I still live in this house.
Yeah, it's delicious! You're really good, Misa!
I've improved, haven't I?
Yeah, you might even surpass me soon!
I got into making sweets with my father's guidance. I plan to attend a confectionery school starting next year, and my dream is to become a pastry chef like my father. I love my kind and thoughtful father more than my mother, who shares my blood. I hope we can continue to support each other in the future.